minutes ahead of time. Let's say you're cooking it for dinner. So you do it in the morning right before you leave to work or anything else, and then you cook it in the afternoon or in the evening. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover this up and we're going to let it marinate for at least 2 hours. Or, better yet, now it has been about 2 hours. Actually, to be honest with you, everybody, it's been 4 hours. A little bit longer than I wanted to, but it smells amazing. I'm going to set my oven in the broiler standing as high as it goes. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to go for about 6 minutes, no more than that. I think that'll be good enough because the last thing I want to do is to overcook it. Now we'll make some potatoes. This is a russet potato. Normally I would use goat potato, but this is the one that he uses, and I peeled mine already. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in small cubes. Now we don't want the cubes to be too small. That would be bad. The key here is to make them nice and even. A nice small cube like this. Here I got a pot of boiling water, and I'm going to go ahead and dump them in there. First I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. And the magical thing, baking soda. Now you got to be real careful. You don't want to put too much baking soda. If you do, it will taste kind of weird. So it's just a tiny bit. There's no need to measure. What this will do, it'll make your potato extra crispy. Once it's boiling, you want to drop the temperature down to simmer. You don't want to runny boil, you know? Nice little simmer like this. If not, they're going to become mashed potato, everybody. We don't want mashed potato. Now I'm going to boil these potatoes for about 10 minutes. Talking about that, I think it's ready. So it's been 6 minutes, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm getting a little bit worried, everybody, because the last thing I want is to overcook the steak, right? If you overcook it, that's sacrilegious. So I'm going to take a quick temperature here, and we're still okay. We're at 100, you see that? So it's okay. We don't want to overcook it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. This side looks still completely raw, which is a good thing. That is going to go right back to the broiler. I'm going to stick it in for an additional 6 minutes, no more than that. Don't want to overcook the steak. Now let's check on those potatoes. I'm going to absolutely remove them right here. See, they're still holding it together. I'm going to drain them as much as possible. You'll go to the tray. I'm going to spread the potatoes slightly like this. So if you use this, I believe it's going to be better, you know? Now, while you fed, we all know it's better than regular oil. But the first thing I got to do is melt it real quick. So I'm just going to put that down. I don't want to heat it up. I just want to melt it, just like that. And I'm going to pour that on the potato. What will happen is the potato will slightly fry out of the oven. I remember that the water was already seasoned with a little bit of salt. If I need to adjust, I'll adjust later. But right now, I really want to kind of like roughen up the potatoes. See how the edges are just like too sharp? I actually don't want that. I want them to be a little bit broken apart, and what that will do is make them better. See how it's roughening up, everybody? And at the same time, creating little crevices.
That was fucking easy.
That's what I want. I want them slightly rough. Some will be extremely crispy. The other one will be nice and creamy. I'm going to separate them apart like this, and they are now ready for the oven. Now the potatoes go into the oven at 350, about 10 minutes. Okay, it's about time. Oh, wow. I am actually impressed with this brownie. Take a look at it, everybody. Not bad. And if I take an internal temperature right now, we're about 125.